heard you guys have got some troubles.
Troubles?
No, I'm just having you on. I brought you a beer rescue kit.
Wow.
This is from Glacier Hops Ranch, all the way from Montana.
Nice.
They're doing CO2 distilled Hopzoil. And Tom over there, he sent you this little present.
Thanks, Tom.
There you go. So I want you to give it a try. I want you to play with it. And the worst thing you can do is what we're going to do with it now. But it just gives you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. So some of the hops oil that he sent you is Centennial, Azaka, Chinook, Pecco. There's some you wouldn't even know about here, which is called Aroma, which is where they blend it.
Right.
And they do their thing. So
maybe we start with that one. Maybe we start with that.
You want to start with this one? Right, so it's all sealed. You get to break the seal. Let us know.
Cool. All right.
You picked some beers for us here.
Yeah, I bought a couple of different styles in. We've got a hazy pale ale, which is a type of New England, and then we've just got a Pilsner style. It's fairly light in hops, so...
So Aroma, let me give you the write-up on Aroma, see if it's right. That's Pina Colada.
Pina Colada, well I think that might fit with this sort of more neutral beer. We could try that. This particular beer here has got Citra and Mosaic in it, so potentially if we have one of those we could amplify the hop character a little.
We're going to amplify it, but first we're going to have a sniff of this one. I mean, you can just, I haven't even broken the seal, they would just have a sniff of it. You tell me.
It's fresh hops.
No.
Smells like the harvest.
Exactly, just off the farm. Good, yeah. We were actually on the farm that was producing some of this. Right, so there's the precious cargo. The point with this precious cargo is, and this is a very, very good point, you need to be very careful about this. 5 milliliters on 117 liters of beer. That's the dosage, the normal way of doing it. And you have to introduce it with ethanol. So you dilute it with ethanol to be able to introduce it. Right. But there's a little bit of he calls it a toothpick test. I want to give you the toothpick test. It's so finicky, so finicky. And then we do that in the beer.
It's got around about 300 mils there. Oh, yeah, we can compare the two.
Yep, give it a nose, let me know.
It's the original beer, which is sort of a little bit grassy from Green Bullet hop. And that's very, very herbaceous, very fresh green hop character. Grassy, definitely smell it. And that's without having tasted it yet. Yep, it's definitely changed the character.
Does?
Doesn't it? Yep.
Yes.
Yep, certainly amplified
Amplifies
the fresh hop character. Probably getting more on the aroma than a change in flavour. There's certainly no extra bitterness there.
Yes.
It's all on there.
Definitely, it's going to do the aroma jobby for you. And the important thing is you need to give it time. Because it's an oil, and because that oil dissipates and works with. So you've had your first round of tasting with that. I'm just going to give it more stir, give it a little bit more time to dissipate, and you're going to leave it, and you'll see over time that it's even going to give you more body to the actual aroma. And that's exactly it. You get the aroma, and you get some beautiful floral, green, grassy,
grassy,
and that's it.
Floral characters.
And that's a bit of the taste. So it gives you an idea of what you can do with beer that's not so good and make it phenomenal.
Yep, it's very. Yep, it's starting to come through on the flavour as well now. It's nice and smooth. It's not too overpowering, but it's nice and fresh.
Here's the challenge.
Yep.
Can you make good beer with this?
I think
you're going to give it a go?
Yeah, I think we'll give it a go. Yeah, certainly.
It's not about rescuing. I mean, that's a joke. We just played a bit of a joke on you. But we want you guys to have a go at this. Let us know what you think. We want to take the message back to Tom. People don't get it right necessarily the first time, because the issue is, how are you going to introduce this? Because you're dealing with an oil, you're working with water, you need to get the two to mix properly, and you need to see how it's going to enhance some of your other practices. And the emphasis is on enhance. At this point, this is not intended to replace your standard dry hopping practices, even though there are breweries that's doing that, but it's to be able to enhance and maybe introduce some characters into your beer which you haven't had access to before, like the fresh hop grassiness and some of that capability. So,
and also the cost savings on hop wastage through 100% pellets. There's a lot of wastage with the beer, and it's not a very efficient exercise. So if that's concentrate, you're going to use less.
Yes, I'm not the salesman. I'm skeptical like you are. I want to see if that's going to happen. So you let us know.
Yeah, that's got some merit there immediately.
Good.
Yeah,
All right. You're on, Tom.
Smells good.
Give this guy a call.